Hello everyone. So this is a question from NEET 2026. The correct IUPAC name of the following compound is organic compound is given to us, and the chapters involved is general organic chemistry. Okay. So to name a branch chain alkene, there are certain rules we have to follow. The first one is select the longest continuous chain of carbon atoms. Okay, and the longest continuous carbon atom chain uh, is also known as the parent chain. Okay, it is also known as the parent chain. So first we have to determine the parent chain. Okay, and all the other carbon atoms which are not included in the parent chain, they are known as branch chain or side chains or substituents. Okay, so in our case, the organic compound given to us is this guy. Okay, so obviously this is going to be our parent chain. Okay, and because it's the longest chain which contains 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 carbon atoms. Okay, so this is our parent chain, and it consists of 7 carbon atoms. Okay, and the branch chain alkane is then named as a derivative of the parent chain. Okay, therefore our compound is named as a derivative of heptane. Our compound, that is this guy, is named as derivative of heptane. Good. Obviously, because there are 7 carbon atoms in the parent chain. Okay, the second step is number the carbon atoms of the parent chain. Okay, and obviously starting from an end which gives the lowest possible number to the carbon atom carrying the substituent. Important. Starting from an end which gives lowest possible number to carbon carrying the substituent. Okay, therefore in our case numbering can be done in two ways. Okay, so this is one way where we start from the left end. In that case, the locants of the substituents are 3 and 5 respectively. There is one more way in which we can number them. We can start from the right end, and the locants are again going to be 3 and 5. So this is the second way. So obviously, which one of them is correct? Okay, to answer this observation, in both ways the number of the substituent on parent chain, that is the locant, is 3 and 5 respectively, right? Or we can say that the two different alkyl groups are present at equivalent position, right? Here ethyl is present at 3, here methyl is present at 5, here methyl is present at 3 and ethyl is present at 5. So it's known as, we can say that the two different alkyl groups are present at equivalent positions. And whenever this happens, numbering of the PC is done in such a way that alkyl group which comes first in the alphabetical order gets the lower number. Very important. Okay. That alkyl group which comes first in alphabetical order is, or is gets the lower number. Okay, so therefore in our case the two alkyl groups are obviously CH3 and CH2 CH3. Okay, so the name of this is methyl and the name of this is ethyl. Obviously ethyl comes first in the dictionary, that's why it gets the lower locant. Okay, locants are the number that we assign to the carbon atoms. Okay, these numbers are known as the locant. Okay, so therefore out of these two possible ways to number the parent chain, the first method is correct, because in the first method ethyl gets the lower number 3, but in the second method ethyl gets the higher number 5. Okay, so therefore this is the correct method because it comes first in the alphabetical order. Okay, cool. So after you have figured out the way of numbering, or the end from which you should start your numbering, that is one from you have to start from left. Okay, so the next step is prefix the name of the substituent. In our case it's the alkyl groups, to the name of the parent alkane. Obviously prefix name of substituent to name of parent alkane. In our case the parent alkane is heptane because it contains 7 carbon atoms in the PC. Okay, so prefix the name of substituent to name of parent alkane and also indicate their position by writing the number of the carbon atom carrying the substituent. For example, if you are mentioning the prefix is ethyl, so mention it as 3 ethyl to donate its, or to locate its position. For example, if you are mentioning methyl as a prefix, also mention 5 before it to you know locate its position. Okay, and that is, and indicate its position by writing before it the number of the carbon atom carrying the substituent, or you can say writing the locant. Okay, and if you have two or more alkyl groups are present on the parent chain, for example in our case we have two alkyl groups. Okay, each alkyl group along with its locant is arranged in alphabetical order before the name of the parent alkene. So once you have identified that you have ethyl and you have methyl, and also you have placed the locant before them, that is 3 ethyl and 5 methyl, then you have to arrange them alphabetically. So obviously 3 ethyl will come before 5 methyl. Okay, so if two or more alkyl groups are present on PC, each alkyl group along with its locant is arranged alphabetically, or arranged in alphabetical order before the name of parent alkane. So therefore the name of our organic compound is going to be Obviously, 3 ethyl will come before 5 methyl. Okay, so therefore the name is going to be 3 ethyl, then hyphen 5 methyl, and then the name of the parent alkane heptane. Okay, so this is the final name of alkane, and always make sure that the name of the alkane is always written as one word. Okay, so therefore make sure that there are no gaps here. Okay, so therefore this is the name of the organic compound. Okay, thank you.